when you have some of these people that say this is exactly how you invest in real estate, it can't apply to everybody.
I don't have a lot of subscribers, so we'll see your comments.
Are you gonna cut this part out?
No, this is gonna be the tag.
Because the property will always have vacancies from here and there when there's tenant turnover, things like.
Mike loves being on camera. Can you guys tell? Hey guys, what's up? Been a while since I popped on here. I'm going to record a whole entire vlog today of us going to our most recent house that we got under contract and showing you guys around, like showing you what we look for when we put a house under contract, what we look for and how much it's gonna cost to renovate the house, and give you guys all the deets, like all of them. So let's go. It's in pretty good shape.
See what I mean? Yeah, the siding is not bad. I mean,
I would maybe obviously trim the bushes back.
yeah.
They're yeah, it's not bad. Got some new windows?
Yeah.
That's good. This is a bomb.
Yeah, I asked him about that. He said he was going to check, but if it's rented or if it's owned or what?
The deck looks good.
Let's go around that.
Probably is leaking, right? The gutter.
Oh. Yeah, probably. I was just looking at the porch. I guess you keep
The porch is nice, but I don't know why they have one shutter. To just take that off.
Yeah, in there, yeah. Get rid of that green mat. Yeah. What's missing there?
Looks like there's still old windows up top, or what is that? Some sort of yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not bad. Do you have to have a railing there?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So there is a little parking out front and a little driveway. Yeah, those steps are not even. Okay, first impressions. Oh, all right. Yeah, this is in good shape.
Finish the floors.
Yeah. Or you don't. Yeah,
I say refinish.
You don't think put carpet?
Yeah, you just be changing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not much different price. Now, there is one thing that, and this home inspection will help us, but I feel like there is some sinking around in this area. You see this crack here?
Yeah.
You can see it
Yeah, you
and
can.
feel it. You know, so, you know.
So it has heat,
Yeah, it's a gas heat.
like propane.
Yeah, it's that propane thing. So I guess it's full. It has.
Wait, so you're saying get a smaller one and put it there, or leave that one?
I'm saying get rid of gas and just go to a heat pump so we get air conditioning.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't look bad, but we can. I don't know.
I mean,
one thing too. I mean, I know a lot
house
of
is
people
pretty
don't like
small.
tenants having gas,
oh yeah.
like gas cooking and stuff.
Well, this does not look as bad as the pictures. They made this kitchen seem like it was so cramped. It's not that bad. The only thing I would do is maybe take this wall out.
That's what I was
Because-
thinking. Actually, you're not losing really any cabinets, so you could like.
Or even do an island here that has like seating at it
And then like, where would you do the range?
in the island.
Oh.
Like a slide in, electric slide in. Oh, pantry.
But yeah, like I mean, you know, obviously, like we do the countertop
Yeah,
and the
but paint,
sink.
just paint the knob,
But-
paint the
Yeah, I
cabinets.
think you could paint these, and then you could buy a couple new white. I mean, we'll have to look. I mean, they could be fixed if there's any damage.
I mean, there's damage in the Glenthorne ones, a lot.
True.
They're fine.
Yes, they are taking out all the stuff. Good.
We'll take the washer and dryer if they work.
Oh. Look at that as a.
And the fridge. We'll take those things if they work. Right?
Well, I would say that, not that.
Okay. We'll take the washer and the
What is this,
fridge.
washer?
Yeah, Amana. And then those uppers could go over here and sort of like have extra cabinet space.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about. Some way of maybe just pulling it all in here a little bit. Maybe if you can, what is, Nancy, get the washer controls here.
Yeah, the washer and dryer need to stay there, I think.
Maybe you don't do anything here. Maybe
No,
you got a
just
window.
leave it, yeah.
You just leave it.
Yeah. You just leave that.
Damn, I wish you just had a little bit more space where this stove could sit back more. Just see what I mean? I don't have a lot of room on this side. But maybe.
Wait a second. Oh, the fridge is over here. I see. Okay.
Yeah. I was almost thinking like, yeah, put that there, but then where's the fridge go? Unless you did a stackable washer and dryer, but you got the, probably got a dryer plug over there.
That thing up there is a dryer vent, isn't it?
That's
Or no? What is that?
sort of weird fuse thing. You probably just paint all of this,
Yeah.
right?
Paint all this white.
Yeah. Obviously redo the floor. See, like, and this may be just somewhere we just jack up a little bit underneath, and it's fine, and it's sturdy, and that's fine. And we're not going to freak out, but we just got no bills. And then obviously you got some with the roof thing. So the roof is a definite, which is fine.
Yeah, I'm interested in figuring out what to do with that stove. Why is it over there? It should be like further left, you know?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't even... Yeah, that's a good point.
Maybe that's what you do. You move this,
Maybe
you
even
move
just-
this down and you just open the doorway more. That's what you
And
do.
maybe you put one little cabinet or something. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, maybe just, like you said, yeah, moving it down gets that opened up a little bit. Because right in this whole area just needs, like, this thing and...
What's behind that? What's on the
It's
other
a
side?
corner, the wall is
Oh.
cut off. So, like, but this just needs to be changed. And I don't know if we keep the heating unit here or if... Actually... You probably put it up in the attic because it's got it in the knee walls, and then you could come. Well, where are the vents? Ah, the vents are down there. I'll have to see, but it'd be nice if you could get that out of here, and then you could just box that straight across and open it up, you know, a little bit more room.
Yeah.
Gee, you got some issues in here with the plastic cracking off the paint. Look at this paint.
Yeah. Oh, this is plaster.
Yeah,
Remember, we were gonna have to. I would say new toilet. Oh, it has one of those things like Sandy Valley.
that thing.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Painters can paint that white.
This is like vinyl. Looks like shit. Floor. Yeah, this is gonna damage.
The floor's fine. What's wrong with the floor?
It's ugly as sin.
Oh, you're trying to make the house look gorgeous.
I'm trying to make it look better, so it's like, oh, you know. Toilet
Okay.
vanity. I would say floor. I would say something with this. I don't know if this can get pulled off of here or not without fucking everything up.
It's probably over top of tile. I bet tile's behind there.
Either that or but somehow it's glued to this plaster anyway. So yeah, maybe, but maybe you could paint it. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I was asking about the fridge.
A washer.
Washing.
Let's go upstairs. Ooh. Is there a light? Nope, there's no light bulbs.
See, so like, I don't know, you got that weird staircase deal again. You know.
This is funny to see what defense was supposed to look like.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got the water heater. But see, like, so you could easily put, heat pump back there behind the walls.
Yeah.
And actually, and maybe, well,
Surprisingly clean up here for an attic.
yeah, it is. But, so like really if you wanted to do the whole bathroom thing.
No.
Well, I tell you have two options, but we probably won't do any of them. You can either bust through there.
Right,
have
and
the
you
bathroom
raise the
there,
roof.
Or you make that the bedroom.
Yeah,
then,
I know.
Do a bathroom,
yeah.
like a master suite.
Well,
thing.
although I'm thinking though, since we're doing the roof anyway.
It depends too, I guess, if we're going to take off the shingles.
Right.
Or if we're going to just go over.
That's true.
But I guess you're right. If we do take off the shingles, then what's the difference?
But we are going to have to roof it again eventually. So what is the...
30 years from now.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, or we don't do any of that and we just make it two finished, nice rooms up here.
What is the rent difference, I wonder?
I don't know. I mean, bathrooms are good, but bedrooms are certainly probably the most important thing on rent.
Yeah.
Now, an appraiser like myself would come in here and say, "Oh, you got functional obsolescence because there's no bathroom up here."
Mm-hmm.
So, on a value standpoint, a resale, it would be a little bit of hurt you a little bit, but
Well, then we should compare that because not for resale, but for like getting all our money back out.
so that's fine. Because there's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath that just sold on 9 Mile for $140, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
The problem we get more is since the money costs more, we can't even borrow the max amount that we could take out based on the value because it would cost too much. The payment would be too much.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So
that's not an issue.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
not now in this economy with houses falling off the market and like things being valued at so much. Is that what you're saying?
essentially, yeah, essentially. It's hard to explain it, I guess. But
Okay. Magic window. We're back. We're back at home. And Mike's going to talk a little bit about the prices, things that he's estimated, what we think everything is going to cost. And of course, we'll keep you updated on if it actually ends up costing whatever we estimate. So here's a little picture of his, or here's a video of his like estimates.
yeah, so I'll try to just quickly go through the house and make a list of stuff and what I think it's going to cost, like HVAC $6,000, roof $3,000, etc., etc. Total all up, I think I estimate about $35,000 on this job. Like Jenna said, hopefully we come in close to that, but there's always unexpected stuff. You never know. So you try to be conservative with this. You always want to overestimate is the best idea. And if you come in somewhere near that, then you probably did pretty good. And the other thing I'll do too is like my rent analysis. Do you want to show that?
Yeah.
Where I'll come up with like the rent and then all the expenses and take all the expenses out, how much we want to make per month, cash flow, and then you could sort of figure out what kind of mortgage you can get on it, how much cash you'll have left in the deal after the fact, and then you can figure out your return on investment and things like that, which are all important. So
I like that you're wearing a shirt.
oh yeah, I didn't even plan that. Yeah. So.
Boom.
Flipping Richmond. Cut that part out. That part.
There's a lot that goes into all of this, like estimating prices, and this is kind of what we have come up with, listening to podcasts, our own personal experience, and like Mike could probably confuse the heck out of you in like 1 minute, just blasting some figures and stuff. And we could do more detailed videos if you guys like that. Give this a thumbs up or let us know in the comments. But for this video, we're gonna keep it light and clean and airy, and we're not gonna go like that dirty and deep.
That's gonna be tough.
Okay, well we're gonna try. I think we should.
I think what I'm gonna try to explain is how we come up with how much we want to buy the property for. That's a good thing to figure out, right?
That's a good idea.
So, and it's a few different things that you have to take into account. You start with how much is the property going to rent for, and take out all the expenses, and to get a cash flow, how much cash flow you're going to have. We're buying these properties for cash flow. Some people don't. Some people buy for appreciation, other things, but
Too deep.
okay, yeah. See, I'll ramble. But yeah, so once you figure all that out, how much your cash flow is.
How much you're making on the property a month. How much money a month the property is bringing in.
Is netting you after all expenses are accounted for.
Okay.
So, for instance, on this property, we're estimating $1,300 on the rent. After taking out the manager fee, because we do have a property manager. We allow for a vacancy, because the property will always have vacancies from here and there when there's tenant turnover, things like that. This is taxes and insurance. The mortgage payment, this is capital expenditures, or CapEx, is saving for bigger repairs down the road, and then all that out of there, that gives us our cash flow, $200 a month. So from $1,300 after all expenses, we net $200.
Okay. Thumbs up if that made sense.
Yeah. And so then the other thing is, so after I figure out that out, I've got this payment down. $723 is the payment. Now I know from talking with our banker on how much money we can actually get for that type of payment, which is a $97,000 loan. Okay, 6% interest, 20 years, blah 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 blah. Nobody cares. So $97,000 is how much we can borrow. And
which gives us a payment of $723, which is where he got that number to plug in there.
Right. And then we're also figuring that we'll have about $20,000 cash left in the deal. So you can add that to the $97,000 loan amount. So you have a total amount for the house of $117,000.
So a lot of times people will want to buy an investment property to rent out, and they'll say, okay, as long as my rent can be more than my mortgage, then we're good. Like I'm gonna be making some money. And then eventually, obviously, you're gonna pay the house off and have like maybe a retirement on it or something like that. So we're gonna explain why you need more than just the rent to cover that mortgage.
Just because the rent is more than the mortgage doesn't mean you're making money.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay.
No. Isn't that what I just said? Thumbs up if that's what I just said. Mike loves being on camera. Can you guys tell? He loves it.
But yeah, the point is really that there's a lot more expenses into a rental property than just the mortgage. And you want, the whole point too is that you want the rent to pay for the cost of that house and maintaining the house so that it doesn't cost you much. Now, we already said that.
No, that makes sense.
But,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what, yeah, you did just say that.
It has to pay for itself, everything a house needs, plus then pay you a little bit of money too. Because otherwise, why would you invest in this? You know, why wouldn't you just go buy stocks or something? That's much easier.
Well, there are different avenues you could look at. You could say you're just buying houses for retirement.
That is true too. You could, if the rent at least covers all the expenses and you break even every month, but then you pay it off. Once it's paid off, and you're looking at it as a retirement account, that's not a bad idea too for some people. So that's the other thing too. I mean, it depends what your goal is and what you want to do for how you try to get there. And that's why when you have some of these people that say this is exactly how you invest in real estate, it can't apply to everybody. So that's another thing. There's all different ways to do all these type of things, and fits, different fits for different people. So
look right here. Those are the people you're talking to.
This, I'm talking to you.
No, you talk to them.
Scary.
What? There's
cut this out. Are you gonna cut this part out?
No, this is gonna be the. This is gonna be the tag to get people hooked on the video.
Oh yeah, they'll really just love this.
Tag.
All right.
We were just discussing. Well, Mike was getting frustrated that, like for example, we're trying to put an offer in on this house, and they're trying to squeeze maybe an extra $2,000 out of us, and we're like, no. First of all, this isn't an emotional purchase at all for us. We've actually never had an emotional house buying experience because we built our house. So that's a side tip. But so we are just like, these are the numbers. This is how it works. And the realtor said what to you?
Oh, yeah. So at one point we were about $6,000 apart in the negotiation, and he says, well, what, you're going to rent it for $1,100? That's 6 months of rent. You'll make that right back up in 6 months. Like you get to keep all the rent.
So as you can see from the little thing we just showed you, that you don't keep all the rent. And that's what a lot of people, can get into trouble doing that. Because then, oh my God, you need a new roof all of a sudden. Or, oh my God, nobody's in the house. And you've been pocketing all that money or spending all that money, worse off, spending all that money. And then you don't have any money for those things that when they do come up, and they do. Right. Or you're managing it yourself, which we're not into.
No. But yeah, so you do have to account for expenses down the road. Even if you're not going to spend them now, save a little bit each month from that rent check. Put it in an escrow account or whatever you want to call it, and then you'll be ready for those repairs when they come about.
Another question. I know people are going to ask too, and you covered this in the Instagram Live, but we didn't do it on here. What should people do if they don't have any clue how to estimate costs in their area?
You gotta, if you have no idea, you need to get with a contractor. And you're going to need contractors anyways to do the work, so
you're doing it all yourself, which is what we did in one house.
Which we don't recommend, but sometimes you start.
If you're really handy and you can, then you probably know how much it's going to cost you too, so you don't have that problem. But if you're going to be hiring people, you need to kind of know a better estimate. Yeah,
so try to get a contractor, someone that you can trust, that can go and look at the houses with you, and they can give you an idea. Hey, this is going to be this much, and
eventually you'll figure it out. Like, I don't know, but Mike has done this enough and analyzed enough deals to know about how much everything's going to cost. How many houses would you say we've done? It's not over 20, so don't get excited. 12, 13 deals. So we're over
total.
10.
Yeah, but we certainly have looked at hundreds of houses along the way, but.
And this was also like before McKenna was I was even pregnant.
Yeah.
So that's when it started.
And the other part too is they never go how you think. I mean, always something comes up.
That's true.
I mean, one house we had to replace the whole septic system at the very end. That house
we do not speak of.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
We're still recovering from that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hope this video helped you today. We wanted to give you a little kind of a guide, a walkthrough as to how we look at houses, how we assess like how much they're going to cost, why it matters, how accurate you are, just how we come up with these extra costs, like you're not pocketing all the rent money. And I'm sure I mentioned this earlier in the video, but now our goal is to buy houses, fix them up, and then rent them out. We used to flip houses and just sell them and then get the money. But now our goal is to create cash flow, like you saw in the example before, that is gonna replace Mike's income. You know, hopefully eventually he doesn't have to work anymore and we can just have these passive incomes. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, that's pretty much right. If you have any more detailed questions, because I didn't make much sense, then ask us, and hopefully I could address them better. But I don't know. Try to explain it good, but it's difficult.
Yeah, if you have questions and you're confused about any part of this video, put it in the comments. We don't have a lot of subscribers, so we'll see your comments, and we will probably do a whole video on your question. So let us know. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, share it, like it, subscribe it. Obviously, you can see we don't have many subscribers, and we'd like to have more. So let your friends know. All right, bye guys.
Bye.